unveiling treasures from history, where every coin tells a story. This is Rare Coins.
Stop scrolling. If you have a 1959 Jefferson nickel, you might want to pause. This little 5-cent coin might seem ordinary, but some examples from this year can sell for thousands of dollars. Support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos like this. The 1959 Jefferson nickel is a fascinating coin because it represents the continuation of Thomas Jefferson's classic design in the post-war era. The obverse features Jefferson's distinguished portrait, sculpted by Felix Schlag, and the reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, with horizontal steps at the base, a detail that collectors focus on more than any other. This coin was struck at two mints: Philadelphia, which carries no mint mark, and Denver, which has a small D on the reverse. San Francisco did not produce nickels this year, simplifying the series but also making the Denver mint mark a key point for collectors. Millions were minted at each location, yet the value today is determined less by numbers minted and more by condition, strike quality, and rare varieties. In everyday circulation, a 1959 nickel might be worth just 5 to 20 cents. Uncirculated coins in average mint state condition range from $3 to $15. But coins with sharp details, pristine luster, and especially those with fully separated steps on Monticello, known as full steps, are extremely desirable. Full steps coins from 1959 can sell from $50 to $200 depending on grade. Exceptional examples in MS-66 or MS-67 full steps can even reach $500 or more. Collectors obsess over full steps because Monticello's steps often appear weak or blended on most 1959 nickels. Striking that level of detail required precise die alignment and careful production. Only a tiny fraction of coins from this year exhibit such perfection, making them rare treasures for collectors. Errors and varieties add another layer of excitement. One of the most sought after is the double die, which may show doubling on the date or the word Liberty. Depending on severity and condition, double die 1959 nickels can fetch $50 to over $200. Off-center strikes are also prized, particularly when a significant portion of the design is missing but the date remains visible. These coins can reach $100 or more. Other errors include clipped planchets, where part of the coin's metal is missing, creating a small curved edge cut, and die cracks, which appear as raised lines on Jefferson's portrait or across Monticello. Minor cracks sell for $20 to $50, while more dramatic ones can command $75 to $150. Collectors also hunt for RPMs, or repunched mint marks, especially on Denver coins, where the D was sometimes punched multiple times. A strong RPM can bring $30 to $150 depending on condition. Understanding grading is crucial. Low-grade circulated coins are worth pennies to a few dollars. Fine to very fine coins retain basic design details and are worth about $1. Extra fine and about uncirculated examples are more attractive and may fetch $2 to $5. Mint state coins command serious premiums. MS-60 MS-63 might sell for $5 to $15, MS-64 MS-65 for $20 to $50, and MS-66 MS-67 with full steps can fetch hundreds. Top-tier MS-67 plus full steps examples have sold for over $500 at auction, making them the ultimate collector's prize. The 1959 Jefferson nickel also carries historical significance. It represents post-war America, a period of economic growth, the early Cold War, and the rise of consumer culture. Coins like this were everyday objects, yet they survived decades in pockets, drawers, and collections. That survival alone makes the high-grade coins extraordinary. Finding these valuable coins requires patience. Check old family coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, flea markets, and even loose rolls from banks. A coin that looks ordinary could be a full steps or error specimen hiding under dirt or grime. Always examine coins with a magnifier, paying special attention to Monticello's steps, Jefferson's face, and the mint mark area. Selling strategy matters. Common circulated coins can be sold locally or online without much hassle. High-grade coins, full steps examples, and error coins deserve specialized auction houses like Heritage, Stax Bowers, Great Collections, or Legend. Proper handling, certification, and storage maximize value. Never sell rare coins casually, and always verify grading if possible. The 1959 Jefferson nickel teaches an important lesson about coin collecting. Value is often in the details. A coin that cost just 5 cents can transform into a collector's prize when preserved perfectly, with strong strike, crisp details, and rare features. Every step, every line, and every mark can make a difference between pocket change and a valuable treasure. Even if you only have a regular circulated 1959 nickel, it's a connection to history. Each coin was part of everyday life in 1959. Perhaps in someone's pocket while buying a candy bar, a newspaper, or saving change for something bigger. Its journey from the mint to now is a story of survival, craftsmanship, and the evolution of American coinage. Collectors today continue to chase these coins not just for investment, but for the thrill of discovery. From jars forgotten in attics to coins pulled from circulation decades later, the 1959 Jefferson nickel remains a reminder that even ordinary coins can hide extraordinary value. So next time you see a 1959 Jefferson nickel, take a close look. Check for sharp details, full steps, mint marks, and possible errors. It could be more than a simple nickel. It might be the highlight of a collection, or even a small fortune in your hand. Support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos like this. Stop scrolling. If you have a 1959 D Jefferson nickel, don't toss it aside just yet. Some of these coins, especially in the right condition, have sold for over $12,000 at auction. Support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos like this. The 1959 D Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint and is part of the post-war series of Jefferson nickels. The obverse shows Thomas Jefferson's classic portrait, sculpted by Felix Schlag, looking forward with a calm dignity. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's beloved Virginia home, is shown in detail with horizontal steps at the base. Those steps are more than just decoration. They're the key to unlocking the coin's value. Millions of 1959 D nickels were minted, but most are common in circulation. A regular circulated 1959 D is worth just a few cents. Uncirculated examples can fetch $3 to $15, depending on their condition. But when the coin reaches mint state with sharp details, especially with full steps on Monticello, it becomes extremely valuable. Full steps coins from this year can command $50, $100, or more, and top-tier MS-66 or MS-67 examples have sold for over $500 at auction. The full steps designation is crucial because many 1959 D nickels were weakly struck, especially at the steps of Monticello. Only a small percentage of coins display fully separated, crisp steps. When you find one, you're holding a coin that's truly rare in perfection, despite the high mintage numbers. Collectors also chase errors and varieties from 1959 D. Look for doubled dies, where the date or the word, Liberty, appears to have a shadow or doubling. These coins can sell for $50 to $200 depending on condition. Off-center strikes are another possibility. Slightly misaligned coins can be worth $50 to $100, while extreme off-center examples might fetch $150 or more. Clipped planchets, where part of the coin is missing, and die cracks, which appear as raised lines on the surface, add even more collector appeal. Grading plays a big role in value. Low-grade circulated coins are essentially worth face value. Fine to very fine coins retain some design detail and may sell for $1 or $2. Extra fine to about uncirculated coins can reach $2 to $5. Mint state coins command real premiums. MS60 MS63 can go for $5 to $15. MS64 MS65 for $20 to $50. And MS66 MS67 with full steps for hundreds. The absolute rarest MS67 plus full steps examples have sold for over $500, showing how condition drives value. The 1959D also carries historical weight. Minted in Denver during the post-war era, these nickels reflect American life in 1959, a time of economic growth, social change, and everyday commerce. They survived decades in wallets, pockets, and collections, making pristine examples exceptional. Finding a valuable 1959D requires patience. Search old family collections, coin jars, estate sales, flea markets, and even rolls from banks. Examine coins carefully with a magnifier, paying attention to Monticello's steps, Jefferson's face, and the D mint mark. A coin that looks ordinary could be hiding full steps or an error variety. Selling strategy matters too. Common circulated coins are fine for eBay or local shops, but high-grade or error coins deserve auction houses like Heritage, Stax Bowers, Great Collections, or Legend. Proper handling, grading, and authentication maximize value and ensure serious collectors see your coin. The 1959D Jefferson nickel proves that even ordinary coins can hide extraordinary stories. A nickel that once bought a candy bar can now be a collector's prize or a small fortune if preserved and identified correctly. Every detail counts. The strike, the steps, the luster, the eye appeal, and any errors present. So, if you have a 1959D Jefferson nickel sitting in a jar or drawer, take a close look. It might be more than just pocket change. It could be a valuable piece of history, a collector's treasure, or even a key highlight in your own collection. Support our effort. Subscribe, like, and share so we can bring you more videos like this.